Hi, hi everybody, it's Matt here. This week for careers, we're going to go over week number 8, lesson 4, or excuse me, unit 4, lesson 3. I have not posted the videos for week 7 and 8 yet, but those will be posted as of today. So real quick, you guys have made it. Today is the last day that we're going to be doing an assessment in the Minnesota Career Information System. After today, we'll have tons of data, tons of information to look at, and we're just going to analyze the information and start doing the most important part of this class, and that's to research careers and jobs and start looking at schools and how it all fits together. So this week we're doing lesson 3 called the Interest Profiler and Holland Codes. Holland Codes. There is a nice little video here that describes what Holland Codes are. But long story short, Holland Codes, I'm going to open this up and wait a second and let it load. Holland Codes are, it's a way to I'll just read it to you. Dr. John Holland developed this. People can loosely be classified into 6 personality characteristics. Okay, and they have a little wheel here, a little hexagon that you can see. Make it a little bit smaller. But realistic, conventional, enterprising, social, artistic, and investigative. People fit into these categories, and depending on what kind of person you are, you would different jobs align with them. So if you are a very conventional person, that's opposite of artistic. So realistic is a little opposite of social. Enterprising and investigative are the kind of opposites. So these two are closely related. Those two are a little bit more closely related. But if it's not touching, it's not related. That's how they came up with this little diagram. Everybody fits into this, and so do certain jobs. Obviously, if you are an artistic person, a conventional job might not be a good fit for you. But if you are an artistic person, a social or an investigative career might be. So that's the reason why we're looking at these. You're going to study these. You've also done a little bit of this, and I will show you how and where we did that here in a moment. So there's a nice little video, like I said. So do that required reading in lesson 3 and watch the video. The video is just a little YouTube video of some guy who kind of showed just different examples of the different 6 characteristics and somebody whose personality aligns with that. So the first section of lesson 3 talks about what Holland codes are. The last section in lesson 3 in unit 4, you're going to identify your own Holland codes. You actually have done one assignment, and I'll show that you get that in a moment, but this one's going to be a little bit more detailed. So O-Net Interest Profiler is what we're going to use as our assessment tool. That is found in the Minnesota Career Information System. So you click on that, it's going to come the directions. Same as always, it is, I'll just show you what we're going to do. We're going to click on, oops, I'm going to go back to the home page here. Okay, already logged into the Minnesota Career Information System. My brain's working faster than my mouth today, I think. So we're going to go to the Interest Profiler, the O-Net Interest Profiler. This is going to look very familiar to you. You guys have done, this is your 3rd assessment that will look like this. Rate your activities, 1, 2, 3. As simple as that. Go as fast as you can. Try not to click unsure. Either choose you like it or you don't. If you really are not sure what it is, well, then click on that. But build kitchen cabinets. You probably feel one way or the other. Choose. Try not to choose unsure. All right? So once you get your results, well, let me go back here again. There's a little video here that will show you what to do for the interest profiler and what interest profilers, how they work. So you're going to watch this little video. It's going to talk to you a little bit more about what interest profilers are, and it'll show you how to get the results. Okay. Interest profiler part 2, the reading. You'll need to, this is the actual assignment. So the directions, there's a little video, an assignment. The first part of the assignment is go in and do the interest profiler. Finish it. Do it. That's the first part of the assignment. Now, to get your results will pop up. They'll pop up right away when you finish the assessment, but when you log on, they'll be stored in a file, and you're going to have to go in and get them. Just like all of the other assessments, the way that you click on it is you can either click on the test or just go straight here to MyMCIS. So two different ways. Say you click on the ONET Interest Profiler, click on MyMCIS, click on Sorts and Assessments, and then find the assessment that you want. You'll see all the different ones that we've done. We'll start adding up here, and this is how you get them. Interest Profiler, Restore Answer Set, View Scores. Okay, here's mine. I'm a social person. My highest is by far social. If you look at this, my highest, I got 23 on social, which is kind of funny. My score is highest, 23 on social, and then these were all much lower. Conventional, I got 0. I scored 0. That's kind of funny. What do you know? For those of you that know me well, you'll probably agree with that. I'm a little random. I'm a little abstract, and I'm a talker, so I'm pretty social. So those all match. So that basically, when you go through, that will get us through part 2 of the ONET Interest Profiler. You're going to open up a worksheet, and if you cannot open this worksheet, please let me know, and we'll just kind of wait for it to load here. And it's taken a while, so I don't know what's going on here. You're going to open up a worksheet, and it's not loading. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, there it goes. Drag it over here. And this worksheet's going to look like this. Okay? I want you to complete it. If I could do anything, I'd become one of these. You know, this is just a general introduction type assignment. I choose this because, and write a little thing. Now, after you completed your interest profiler, you're going to identify some careers in each one of these. It says, consider your interest profiler results by looking at the occupations lists that appear when you click on each of your Holland types. Identify up to 3 occupations in each area and note why these occupations appeal to you. Upon completion, save this. Save important things you learned in your portfolio. You don't have to do that. Just save them on your hard drive or on your documents or wherever, because you will be turning in this worksheet. What they're talking about is when you click on these, there's social. Here's a bunch of different activities and jobs that align with someone who's very social. Oh, look at that. Coaches, scouts, teachers, high school teachers. Talks to your education level and your salaries. And so there you go. I'm glad that one's on the list. Oops, you don't need to see that. Okay. So your activities. Oh, and then to turn it in, part 3, you just upload it. Just turn it in. That's all part 3 is. So to review, for week number 8, we're doing Unit 4, Lesson 3. We're identifying our Holland codes. Okay, our Holland codes are, there's a description, read it, watch the video. You're going to go into the Minnesota Career Information System and do the ONET Interest Profiler. Watch these videos and read these sections, and then you turn it in at the bottom where it says Unit 4, Assignment 3. I was going to tell you the other spot that you can find the ONET or your Holland codes after you're done with this is once again, if you click on your assessments, it's at the top of the ideas, which we did last week. When you see your ideas, and you're going to see me, I'm going really quick, these at the top are Holland codes. So you'll see that realistic for here, on this particular test, realistic was my highest. Social was not. So there's a little variation, but this ideas section, idea assessment is not to evaluate your Holland codes and your personality types. It was for a different purpose, but they do have them on there anyways, and I wanted to show you that. So, all right. So that's it. After this, we're done with Unit 4. We're going to move on to Unit 5, where we're going to analyze the results of all of this information, and we're going to start putting it together and start identifying specific careers, jobs, salaries, training, all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to took us a while to get to this point, basically half the class to get to this point to get the information, and in Unit 5, we're going to start analyzing it. And then Unit 6, we talk about post-secondary training programs, and we won't get to that till for a few more weeks. So, as always, remember, Tuesdays at 12 o'clock is the live class. My phone number is right here, along with my email if you need to get hold of me for any reason. But for now, that's it, and you guys have a great week.